नमस्कार, आप सभी के उत्साह भरी तालियों के साथ स्वागत करेंगे हमारे आज के प्रोग्राम के पूज्य अतिथियों का। तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट ढोली तक गूंजनी चाहिए। बस तालियों की कमी नहीं होनी चाहिए। धन्यवाद। मंच पर आसीन आज के मुख्य अतिथि डॉक्टर मृत्युंजय महापात्र सर, डायरेक्टर जनरल ऑफ मेट्रोलॉजी इंडिया मेट्रोलॉजिकल डिपार्टमेंट। हमारे विशिष्ट अतिथि प्रोफेसर तेज प्रताप सर, सम्मान्य उप कुलपति श्री श्री यूनिवर्सिटी कटक। आज के प्रोग्राम के सम्मानित अतिथि डॉक्टर अर्चना दत्ता सरंगी सर, डायरेक्टर ICAR इंडियन इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ वाटर मैनेजमेंट भुवनेश्वर। हमारे संस्थान के निदेशक एवं इस कार्यक्रम के कर्णधार डॉक्टर PK साहू सर। हमारे संस्थान के मत्स्य आनुवंशिकी एवं प्रजनन विभाग के विभाग अध्यक्ष डॉक्टर JK सुंदरय सर एवं इस सभागार में उपस्थित सभी सज्जनों को ICAR-Cifa के 38वां स्थापना दिवस के उपलक्ष्य में आयोजित इस महाउत्सव में जगन्नाथ धाम के इस पवित्र धरती पर आप सभी को पद्मश्री VG चिंगरन सभागार में मैं स्वागत करती हूँ, अभिनंदन करती हूँ। A warm namaste, hello and a very good morning to all of you. It's a grand and glad welcome to all the invited delegates, representatives from our sister ICAR institutes and organizations, our most respected former colleagues, scientists, technicals, administrative staff, staff from all the regional centers, members of ICAR-Cifa and KVK family, press and media. It's an immense exaltation to extend a warm greetings to each one of you to 38th Annual Day celebration of ICAR-Cifa 2025 to celebrate another year of remarkable achievements and contributions to the field of freshwater aquaculture. Let us celebrate the national eminence of ICAR-Cifa together. फाल्गुन मासर अबीर पर्वरे रंगायित पृथ्वी पुणी भिजी जाए चैत्रर चैताळीरे। अपूर्व महकरे तार उष्णतारे मने हुए बास्नायुक्त माटी आज स्वागत करे उत्कल दिवस को, मो माटीर दिवस को। आज उत्कल दिवस एवं ICAR-Cifa 38तम वार्षिक उत्सवर पवित्र पार्वण को मो स्नाताश्री महांती आपण मानक स्वागत करुछि, अभिनंदन करुछि। So to welcome to show our integrity. Now I would request our esteemed director sir, Dr. PK Sahu sir, to welcome the dignitaries on dais. I request the backend team to coordinate. जोरदार तालियों के साथ हम स्वागत करेंगे। I request Uttal Madam to welcome our director sir and Sundaraya sir. Friends, we are also honored to have some of our former colleagues today who have joined with us with full heart for the celebration to share their love and affection towards this institute. We also have with us dignitaries from Sister Institute. I request Director Sir to welcome them with flowers. To do this honor, I request Sir to go off the dais and do the honor. I request Samiksha to kindly accompany. थैंक यू सर। साथियों, हम आपको यहाँ बताना चाहेंगे कि हमारे वैज्ञानिकों की ज्ञान, शोध एवं किसान भाइयों के निरंतर परिश्रम का ही परिणाम है कि ICAR यानी भारतीय कृषि अनुसंधान परिसर ने विश्व भर में अलग पहचान बनाया है। इस अलग पहचान को कायम रखने में, हमारे किसान को सशक्त, आत्मनिर्भर और स्वाभिमानी बनाने में हमारा संस्थान ने कई सारे महत्वाकांक्षी योजनाओं को सफलतापूर्वक मुकम्मल किया है। ये कई सालों तक चलती रहेगी, पीढ़ी पीढ़ी तक चलती रहेगी। तो राष्ट्र को समर्पित इस गौरवमय संस्थान को वंदन करते हुए, उसकी पूजन करते हुए हम इस प्रोग्राम को आगे लेंगे। दोस्तों, चलना है हमें अंधकार से प्रकाश की ओर। इज द लाइट एक्सपेल्स डार्कनेस, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय। चलना है हमें अज्ञान से ज्ञान की ओर। मे दिस लाइट इग्नाइट नॉलेज, स्ट्राइव एक्सीलेंस। हमारी धर्म, संस्कृति, सभ्यता, कला और चिंतन में ईश्वर की संज्ञा अद्वितीय है। हर कार्य को शुभ एवं सफल करने के लिए हमें भगवान का आवाहन करना अनिवार्य है। तो आइए इसी सकारात्मक ऊर्जा के साथ दीप प्रज्वलित करके इस प्रोग्राम को हम आगे शुभारंभ करें। अपने सभी मंचासीन अतिथियों से आदरपूर्वक निवेदन है कि वे अपने कर कमलों से दीप प्रज्वलित कर इस कार्यक्रम को विधिवत शुभारंभ करें। आई रिक्वेस्ट टेक्निकल टीम फॉर ICAR सॉन्ग। आप सबको धन्यवाद। मो राज्य लास्यमयी प्रकृति साड़ी उत्कल। उत्कल अर्थात उत्कल उत्कृष्ट कलार राज्य, जो देखा मिले मनमुग्धकर सौंदर्यमयी कला, भाषा, संस्कृति तथा सामाजिक मूल्यबोधर अद्भुत सम्मिश्रण। ओडिशा, India's best kept secret, historically rich in religion, glorious cultural heritage that goes back to more than 2000 years. Odisha, a land of temples whose architecture holds an appeal that is magnetic. Odissi, the traditional form that epitomizes Jagannath culture. On 1st April 1936, new province Odisha came into existence on linguistic base during the British rule. From that day, Odisha celebrates 1st April as उत्कल दिवस। और आज एक सुखद संयोग है कि आज भी हम अपना Icar-Cifa का फाउंडेशन डे हम सेलिब्रेट करते हैं। निज मातृभूमि गान को सम्मान देवाई समस्त को निज स्थान में छिड़ा होगापी मु अनुरोध करी। आई रिक्वेस्ट आवर टेक्निकल टीम फॉर वंदे उत्कल जननी सॉन्ग।
चारुहासमय चारुभासमय जननी जननी जननी
भूत पयोधि विधौत शरीर
तालकमाल सुशोभित तीरा सुप्रकटि निकुण शिखर समीर जननी 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 घन घन वन भूमि राजित अंगे विज्ञान प्रदर्शित नेत्र जननी 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 सुंदर मंदिर मंडित देश
चारु कलावली शोभित वेश
पूर्ण तीर्थ जय पूर्ण प्रदेश जननी जननी जननी
उत्कल सुरवर दर्पित गेह
परिकूल शोणित चर्चित देह विश्व भूमंडल कृत वर स्नेह जननी 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 कविकुल मौळि सुनंदन वंद्य
भुवन विघोषित कीर्ति अनिन्द्य
धन्ये पुण्ये चिरशरण्ये जननी 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 वन्दे उत्कल जननी वन्दे उत्कल जननी वन्दे उत्कल जननी
धन्यवाद. Friends, a leader essentially brings life into any event. तो आइए इसी कड़ी में हमारे संस्थान के कर्णधार डॉक्टर पी.के. साहू सर से अनुरोध करते हैं कि वे अपना स्वागत भाषण प्रस्तुत करें. सर प्लीज.
Good morning and greetings to all of you on this occasion of 38th annual day of Icar-Cifa. Honorable guests on the dais, Dr. Mrityunjay Mahapatra, Director General of Indian Meteorological Department, Chief Guest of today's function, Professor Dr. Tej Pratap, Vice Chancellor of Sri Sri University, Cuttack. As a special guest on this occasion, Dr. Sujay Rakit is going to join shortly, Director of Indian Institute of Agricultural Biotechnology from Ranchi, and our beloved colleague Director from Indian Institute of Water Management, Dr. Arjun Dutt Sarangi ji, Dr. Sundar Rai, Head of Division Fish Genetics and Biotechnology, honorable dignitaries of the dais, our old colleagues, Director of Meteorology from Bhubaneswar, Madam Manorama Mohanty ji, Dr. Lakshmi Narayan, Dr. Vanjab from our Regional Research Center of Sister Institutes, all the heads of other regional research centers, representatives from OUAT and state departments, मेरे सिफा परिवार के सारे पूर्वतन कर्मचारी साथी, staff from KVK Khurda, from NFDB, all the invitees, students, press and media, ladies and gentlemen, and मेरे सारे सिफा परिवार के सारे सदस्यों, a very warm welcome to all of you once again on behalf of Cifa Parivar and on my own behalf. Today we are extremely lucky to have our beloved guests on the dais, Honorable Dr. Mrityunjay Mahapatra, Director General of Indian Meteorological Department, a distinguished meteorologist renowned for his expertise on cyclone forecasting. His precise predictions have been instrumental in saving countless lives during severe cyclones. You might have heard about any cyclone and the prediction whatever has been given very early. It has saved several lives, and for this he has been known as Cyclone Man of India. Sir, we happily welcome you, sir, on this annual day function, and we are grateful to you to be kind enough to accept our invitation to spare your valuable time to come over here and act as the chief guest on today's function. It is my proud privilege to welcome Professor Tej Pratap, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Sri Sri University, and you will be astonished. He is a unique legend. He was already holding Vice Chancellor for 4 more universities, including G.B. Pant University. Sir, he is well known, internationally renowned figure, for developing policy and strategy in mountain farming affairs and mountain agriculture and organic agriculture. His contribution to organic agriculture draft is marvelous. The draft which he has prepared, the vision and mission 2020 for organic agriculture in India. So the whole credit goes to him. Sir, welcome you on this auspicious occasion, sir, and thank you very much for accepting our invitation, sir. Dr. Arjamdat Sarangi, you all know him. He is not new to this institute. He is a distinguished scientist in hydrology and agricultural water management. He has been always a pillar of support to our organization. Thank you very much, Dr. Sarangi, for making it possible, in spite of your busy schedule, to act as one of the guests of honor to celebrate this day with us. And we have a strong linkage with this well-renowned institute, and your visit will further strengthen the collaboration with your organization and CIFA. So it is always pleasure to have you here, sir. I welcome all the dignitaries once again and all my senior colleagues, retired colleagues. It will be difficult to name individually. I am seeing Dr. S.D. Gupta sir, Dr. Roth sir, Sri Sahuji, Dr. Asidas sir, Dr. Dey sir, and Dr. A.K. Sahu sir. I am seeing Kanta madam, Dr. Barat, Mrs. Barat, Mrs. P.K. Sahu, and Dr. Satpati, हमारा साहू साहब इंजीनियर मुदुली बाबू, Dr. N.K. Tripathi, Lekha madam, Dr. Banja, and so many. It's very difficult to name. Dr. P. Das. It's very difficult to name each one of you. But once again, I heartily welcome all of you to this particular annual day function. And we have also guests from our Kausalya Ganga Post Office and Bank. Once again also I welcome you. And I welcome you. If I have left somebody, I am welcoming once again everybody whoever is present in this particular function. And on my own behalf, I welcome all the heads of the divisions of this institute, all the in charges, all the scientists, those who have joined from RRCs, Chief Finance Officer, Accounts Officer, Chief Administrative Officer, Technical Officers, Administrative Personnel, Supporting Staff, Contractual Staff, 130th Staff, and everybody on this particular auspicious day. First of all, let me bow my head to all the former directors, those who have contributed significantly to this institute where we are standing today. Let Dr. V.R.P. Sinha Sahab, let Dr. S.D. Tripathi Sahab, Dr. S. Ayappan, let Dr. Jankiram, Dr. Sarangi, Dr. E. Eknath, Dr. Jayasankar, and all the in charge or acting directors, Dr. R.K. Jana, let Mr. Randhir Sahab, Dr. Sundarai, Dr. Bindu, Dr. Misra, Dr. Swai for their contributions for the betterment of this organization, and all retired personnel to whom we are seeing and whom we are not seeing. All for your contributions only today we are standing here. This day is to cherish those past days and remember the footsteps of each one of you. Sir, Icar-Cifa has seen lots of ups and downs. Nevertheless, the staff of this institute, they have tried their best to bring this institute to number 9 in ICR ranking out of 113 research institutes. Icar-Cifa has been one-stop solution to the fish farmers of Odisha as well as the whole country. And we are trying our best to create examples to be leader in several aspects of freshwater aquaculture sector in the whole world. For example, the multiple species selective breeding program which has created a significant milestone in the whole country, diversified species bringing into the basket with regards to feed development and with regards to health formulations. This institute has made significant milestone. During last 3.5 decades, this institute has achieved several milestones. I will just take few minutes, sir, to briefly point out the important, because some of our guests are totally new to this institute. Sir, this institute has started with a small beginning of freshwater aquaculture research and training center during 1976 in Bhubaneswar. After moving from Katak Kila farm, which was working as a center under Sipri, Barakpur, then it became a full-fledged institute during 1987 on this day. And this institute is having 4 regional research centers at Bangalore, Bhatinda, Rahara, as well as in Vijayawada. And this institute is, sir, a lead center for carp farming, that is under network of aquaculture centers in Asia Pacific. It is an intergovernmental organization of 20 countries. Within 10 years of its establishment, this institute got the Best Institute Award of ICR during 1996, and it has also several centers of excellence, and it has developed several technologies which have been gone into the market, gone into the farming community. And with the changing scenario of freshwater aquaculture in the country, we have been working on wide range of research topics, starting from genetic improvement of fishes, diversification of species, as well as the diversification of systems. We are working on efficient input use, working on conservation of indigenous species, and safe health formulations and cost-effective feeds, and innovative technology transfer models to reach the stakeholders. And some of our significant achievements, if you will see, the 3 important species which we have done selective breeding. Since last 1992, we have selectively bred Rohu. The mother of Rohu is sitting here, Dr. Kantadas Mahapatra. We are now we have successfully completed 14th generation, and every generation we are getting 16% higher growth, 16 to 18% higher growth. In field condition, it is giving more than 60% higher growth. So this name Rohu is named as Jayanti, and we have added Rohu with a disease resistance to one bacterial infection. So now it is named as AHR Jayanti, popularly known as AHR Jayanti. One more fish, Katla, also we have done selective breeding, which is giving 25 to 30% higher growth. We have started little late. It is giving almost 25% higher growth. We are in 4th generation now. And one important species, that is freshwater prawn, that also we are selectively breeding, that freshwater prawn. We have covered 15 generations. It is also giving more than 50% higher growth. So these 3 species has created a significant milestone in the whole country with regards to production, with regards to improvement, species improvement in freshwater fish sector. And this is the only institute perhaps in the whole country, and as well as also in throughout the world. You can see these 3 species in selective breeding program which has been continuing. And we have also done a lot of work with regards to off-season breeding of species, year-round breeding of these species, because most of these fish species are seasonal breeders. So we have developed different feed formulae for different growth stages of fish for different species, and we have 2.5 dozen of food fish we have successfully bred, and 1.5 dozen of ornamental species also we have bred. We have sequenced the whole genome of Rohu, Katla and Magur, and now we are continuing the whole genome sequencing of Rosenbergi. Developed several gadgets, starting from FRP made portable carp hatcheries for and also Pabda hatcheries, and also now we have developed one hatchery for freshwater prawn also. Those are all portable hatcheries which can be carried to different places, all interior places. Sir, I welcome Dr. Sujay Rakit Saab, our Director, Indian Institute of Agricultural Biotechnology, to this auspicious occasion. Sir, warm welcome to you to this 38th annual day of Icar-Cifa. Sir, we are just beginning. Just I was telling some of our achievements, and in the recent years, lot of technological advancements has happened across the globe on aquaculture sector. In order to cope up with all those changes, we are working on order to cope up what I was mentioning with the latest challenges, we are also working on the contemporary technologies like land-based systems like biofloc and RAS, recirculatory aquaculture systems, where we can go for high density fish rearing and fish seed rearing and fish production. And we are also working on the futuristic technology like CRISPR-based genome editing to produce disease resistant and high growth carbs. We are also working on proteomics or artificial intelligence, and we do not stop with the research alone. We are trying our best to spread our technologies for the livelihood development through livelihood development programs, entrepreneurial development program. We have a agribusiness incubation center where we are trying to develop skill and capacity of the entrepreneurs. We extend our technologies through innovative technology transfer models like aquaculture field school, ornamental field schools, and agribusiness incubations. We have our WhatsApp helpline for the farmers. We have several apps, mobile apps to reach out to the farmers like the Matsya Setu, where you will get different modules on aquaculture and treat my fish for giving fast aid type of treatment to the fish farmers in case of disease conditions. And also we are implementing several flagship programs of NEH, SCSP and TSP. Apart from this, we are also partnering with several international as well as national organizations like the FAO, World Fish, NACA for international agencies. And during last years, just I will highlight some of our major achievements. We have successfully bred red-bellied pacu as well as dusumeri fish and few indigenous ornamental fish. We have developed one smart pond which is you will find integration of IoT-driven innovations like AI controlled feeder, a semi-automated fish harvester where you can harvest the bigger size fish automatically through the machine, and a cloud-based aeration systems which have been developed to increase the efficiency of the aquaculture ponds, and a portable FRP Scampi hatchery and FRP floating rafts and prototypes, a RAS system for high-value food fish species. We have successfully developed Pengba seed rearing with 95% survival in a biofloc system, and also tested our improved varieties, with genetically improved varieties in low saline affected areas which are giving successful production even up to 6 to 8 ppt salinity, and also started myostatin edited zebrafish work as well as rohu. We have provided more than 54 lakh breeder seed of AHR Jayanti rohu, 14 lakh breeder seed of Katla, and 1.85 lakhs of breeder seed of Cifa GI Scampi to the multiplier hatcheries for further propagation to either through NFBDB or multiplier hatcheries. We have developed one vaccine for tilapia lake virus and first reported one macrovacuum golda virus from the country, and we are also working on One Health as well as AMR network projects. In a digital domain also, we have developed a geospatial decision support system which is named as Aqua Nirnay, which leverages mostly satellite imagery and machine learning algorithms to enable data-driven decision making in aquaculture development. We have also developed a Rangin Machli app which was released by Honorable Minister Rajiv Ranjan Singh ji and Sri Kurian ji during their visit to this place. That mobile app will give A to Z indication about the ornamental fish farming, and we are working on cluster seed based approach, cluster seed village based approach to propagate the seed production technology in different parts of the state, and also providing consultancy on different species, particularly on striped morel technology to Tamil Nadu as well as Telangana, and promoted several entrepreneurship, including last year we have created 32 agri-business incubators we have promoted. And we could reach out to tribal communities, more than 600 tribal beneficiaries. Last year we have supported more than 3,800 numbers of scheduled caste beneficiaries and 4,000 odd beneficiaries through training we have supported to scheduled caste families. And in Northeast, we have reached out to 855 beneficiaries. More than 1,000 trainees we have given. And this institute, last year it has Ministry of Fisheries had identified as a nucleus breeding center for freshwater fish species. So the whole credit goes to the whole team, and immediately they have released one grant last week of 2.5 crore. Last year, ICR also it has certified 4 of our technologies. We have commercialized 5 technologies and 7 technologies have been re-commercialized. So in total, last year we have commercialized 12 technologies and 3 trademarks and 3 copyrights it has been obtained. We have created one koi breeding facility which is very expensive fish in the world. We have developed a koi breeding facility for it and also created a smart pond as I was mentioning. And we have invested around 4 crore rupees to develop one genome editing facility through ICR funding support. And more than 45 external projects now it is continuing in this particular institute. So last year we have trained also 1,242 participants through 40 training programs. And through several training and internship programs, 117 students from different fisheries colleges, they have also visited this institute. From this institute, 8 PhD students also they have got their degree. We have participated in 25 exhibitions last year and signed MOU with 14 different organizations to spread our technology to get knowledge from other organizations. One of the important events that we have conducted, that is national consultation on sustainable development of ornamental fisheries in India, and we have prepared a roadmap for whole ornamental fisheries sector of the country, and it has been submitted to the ministry. We have also organized one more workshop on indigenous fishes for the peninsular India. We have a center in Bangalore which is totally dedicated for working on peninsular fishes, which is not available in other parts of the country, and we are trying to spread these peninsular carps and bars in those regions. Besides, we have several programs we have undertaken. We have attended several international meetings, several in fora we have represented, including the Governing Council meeting of NACA. We have participated with the ad hoc conference of IFIT under World Fish at Malaysia, and also we had a bilateral collaboration with the Norwegian Embassy, Royal Norwegian Embassy. We have also attended several meetings in different parts of the country. One international training program for the Sri Lanka participants on carp breeding, cryobanking and hatchery management, that also we have conducted with the funding support from FAO. And recently we have also received another mega project under SARC Development Fund involving 6 SARC countries. Dr. Giri is sitting here. And last week we received 4 projects from NFDB and 1 project from ministry. So last week itself we have received external projects, and several visitors they have visited this place during last year, including all the 3 ministers from Department of Fisheries, Government of India, cabinet ministers as well as state ministers, Honorable DG, Honorable DDG, everybody they have visited this institute last year. Director of Zoological Survey of India, Director of Department of Fisheries from Jharkhand, Himachal Pradesh, they have also visited. Now we have started providing consultancy to Himachal Pradesh, Jharkhand as well as Bihar to develop brood banks in all those 3 states. We are again planning for Maharashtra to provide the consultancy. And all our staff, most of our staff, they have participated in the organization of the general election. That was a huge duty for all of our staff from 13th May to 1st June. And our we have a Krishi Vigyan Kendra here inside this campus, sir. That Krishi Vigyan Kendra also, it is working on it is providing vocational training to more than 3,000 farmers as well as farm women, rural youth during last year. And one important achievement I should say, we had a budget of roughly 33 crores and we have generated more than 10% of revenue of that this year. So I must congratulate all my staff for this success, and with this brief achievement made by my colleagues with the support of ICR leadership as well as guidance received from Director General as Deputy Director Generals of Fisheries, I sincerely thank each and everyone behind it, for which this institute is today, you are seeing it is standing in this condition. So thank you once again, each one of you coming over here and being part of this particular celebration of 38th annual day. Thank you very much. Jai Vigyan, Jai Kisan, Jai Anusandhan, Bande Utkal Janani, Bande Mataram. Namaste. Jai Vigyan.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद महोदय। आपने गत वर्ष के दौरान संस्थान द्वारा प्राप्त की गई उपलब्धियों का आपने विवरण दिया और साथ ही हमारे अतिथि महोदयों के हेल्प के लिए, मदद के लिए आपने संस्थान के स्टार्टिंग से लेकर, शुरुआत से लेकर अभी तक की जो जर्नी रही है उसके बारे में संक्षिप्त विवरण दिया। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues, with hearts filled with admiration and hint of nostalgic reflection, we gather on this esteemed occasion to extend our heartfelt congratulations to our respected colleagues who retired from this beloved institution last year, following years of dedicated service and invaluable contributions. As we come together today, we not only celebrate their professional achievements, but also cherish the memories, the bond of camaraderie and the enduring friendship forged over the years. Each of these remarkable individuals have left an indelible mark on our institution, and their presence is deeply missed as on today as well. So I now invite our esteemed guest, I request our esteemed guest on the dais, chief guest and guests of honor and distinguished dignitaries on the dais to convey their felicitation to our esteemed retirees. I will take their name one by one and I will request them to come over the stage and take the felicitations from our guests. So first of all, Dr. P. Das, former principal scientist. Thank you. Then Dr. B.K. Bhanja. Dr. B.K. Bhanja. Sri Devabrat Sahu. श्रीमती गोलक भांजा। श्री सी मानिकेला राव। श्री गोपाल चंद्र महापात्रा। बसंत कुमार मलिक, श्री बसंत कुमार मलिक, श्री नारायण मोहंती, फॉर्मर 130th कैजुअल, श्री मानस घड़ई, मानस घड़ई, Congratulations everyone. Thank you once again, sir. Kindly take your seat. Friends, during the last calendar year, we also bid farewell to two of our valued colleagues, Dr. Hima Prasad, Principal Scientist from RRC Bengaluru, Karnataka, and Sri Dijendranath Seal, former 130th Casual Level from RRC West Bengal. This is to inform you that we have made arrangements at respective research centers to felicitate them for their immense service to the Institute as well as society on behalf of all of us. We once again thank them for their meritorious service to the Institute. Now it's time to listen from our former colleagues. So take a deep down the memory lane, and we would request our former colleagues to. मैं अपने पुराने सहयोगियों से जो कि यहाँ से सेवानिवृत्ति ले चुके हैं, मैं उनसे निवेदन करूँगा कि वो मंच पर आएँ और संस्थान के बारे में उनके अनुभव और उनके जो भी विचार हों वो हमारे साथ साझा करें। हमारे मंचासीन अतिथियों को भी सुनकर खुशी होगी और इस सभागार में उपस्थित सबको खुशी होगी। लेकिन मेरी आपसे एक विनम्र विनती है कि समय का थोड़ा ध्यान रखेंगे, जितने संक्षिप्त में अगर आप समाप्त कर पाएंगे तो हमें बहुत खुशी होगी। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। सो प्लीज़।
Respected directors, sir, respected dignitaries in the dais, and my esteemed colleagues, former colleagues, it's a very pleasurable occasion and great day for me to stand here before you to reminisce a few things which are a part of my experience in Cifa. We are celebrating the Foundation Day here, 38th Foundation Day here, and it's a pleasure, definitely it's a pleasure for all of us, and my special pleasure for this for which I stand here to speak about is that as a footprint of KBK, footprint of Cifa, we were the first people in KBK to be here in 1977. And actually, the task that we brought forward is about Cifa. Cifa was known in all over the country for aquaculture and the spread of fisheries to the nook and corners of the country, particularly the villages. And that was the challenge. That was the mission of major mission of Cifa. And that point and about that thing, the KBK actually made a very strong foundation about that and spread the practice of the technology of aquaculture throughout the country and established the name of Cifa. That is the contribution we made. When the building was under construction, brick by brick, the KBK actually spread the message of Cifa by spreading aquaculture in the nook and corners of this Odisha, in the villages, remote villages. We were going to the villages on foot sometimes. The vehicle was not available, no facilities available, and the major thing we did is about fisheries, spread of fisheries is, and very selectively, very consciously we decided to do that. That is one, taking aquaculture to each and every pond in the villages. One thing. Second thing, we started a big program on seed production, fish breeding and seed production. We produced crores and crores of spawn and also fry and fingerlings. We distributed them free of cost to the farmers, and it was a big success. And people who may remember those days, Nakurupatna was the first village, scheduled caste village, where there were 2 ponds, 1 acre and 1.25 acre. We started by our intervention. At that time in 1978, they used to produce fish worth 1 lakh rupees at that time. So that was a big achievement, and every dignitary that came to Cifa were being taken to Nakurupatna village to see for 10 or 12 years. And a time came when the directors told, no, we must take them to other places. At the same time, during those 10 years, there are several, about 420 villages as far as I remember. We have established our centers for training and spread of aquaculture and distribution of fish seed. And in some villages, we conducted breeding program also and seed production at the center also. And another significant thing in Nakurupatna that we did is roadside borrowed. That was a scheduled caste village, very poor people, hand to mouth people, there was no earning, nothing. So seed production we did in roadside borrow pits. That was a major challenge, a major innovation that we did. And in the same village in Nakurupatna, we also involved at that time, as far as back as 1978, we involved the women folk in aquaculture. That was another innovation from KBK. That was all about taking forward the name of Cifa. That was the beginning, and I am very proud. I was involved in this in a big way, and now I remember, this is a time to remember that we shared my thoughts with you. Thank you for giving me the occasion to share with you today.
Thank you, Dr. Satpathy sir. Your service to the KVK will be always cherished and remembered. Satya. Mr. Mudli, our former colleague.
Respected Director, Dr. Sahu, Mahoday को मोर नमस्कार. डॉक्टर आजिरा चीफ गेस्ट होचंती डॉक्टर मृत्युंजय महापात्र, जहाँ को कि सारा विश्व इंडिया छाड़ी कि सारा विश्व जाने टीवी खोलिले आमर घर टीवी खोलिले उधर प्रोग्राम जाने जहाँ को फोटो देखा जाए एवं जी सब बेले कहते आज भूमिकंप हम आज एत वर्षा हम से होती आज देखा डॉक्टर मृत्युंजय नमस्कार सर. तापर होचन डॉक्टर तेज प्रताप साहब, वाइस चांसलर श्री यूनिवर्सिटी कटक सर, आपको मोर नमस्कार. तापर होचन डॉक्टर षडंगी, आईसीआर इंडियन इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मैनेजमेंट को मोर नमस्कार. तापर होचंती डॉक्टर तेज प्रताप सूर्य रखित, डायरेक्टर ऑफ आईसीआर इंडियन एग्रीकल्चर, मोर नमस्कार. तापर होचंती मोर चिन्हा लोक डॉक्टर सुंदराय साहू को मोर नमस्कार. सार मु आज आपण मोर अनुरोध करुच्ची, मु जीवन चतुर्थ सोपान रे पहुँची जाइए। ये चतुर्थ सोपान भितर मुझे किसी भूल करे मो वक्तृतारे आपण मत क्षमा कर दे। आज सिफार 38तम स्टूडेंट एनुअल डे फंक्शन किंतु आमे भूली जाऊे मोर जीवन रोचे 41 वर्ष 3 मास चाकरी मोर अपॉइंटमेंट हूँ 16/2/1966 मसीहा टेक्निकल स्टाफ कटक। जो कटक स्टाफ माने बहुत अच्छा मक्का ऑफ द फिशरी वर्ल्ड हुआ जाऊला ता विषय आम बहुत भूली जाइए। सार मु आज टिके कहि से विषय कटक सबस्टेशन कल्चर डिवीजन स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम 1949 टू 1983। आ भितर कौन कौन इंसिडेंट फास्ट इंडिविजुअल Indian major craft started in Cuttack in Anupur Fish Park 1957 by A. Chalikuni and Professor Hitlal Chaudhary. जो इंडियन मेजर क्राफ्ट इंडस बिल्डिंग स्टार्ट कला पर दुई जन व्यक्तित्व अच्छा डॉक्टर एस टी गुप्ता और डॉक्टर एस सी रथ सारा इंडिया को से कटा हो कौन ओडिशा को सप्लाय करदे जहाँ से कथा आज भूली जाइए कटक सबस्टेशन को आम तापर होची फर्स्ट कंपोजिट फिश कल्चर 10 टन प्रोडक्शन इन पुना एंड कटक। चीफ गेस्ट होती डॉक्टर सियाउ चौधरी नांती मान चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया बर्तमान सी इनागुरेट करते से कटक फर्स्ट कंपोजिट फिश कल्चर। सिल्वर कार्प ग्रास कार्प and common carp which is added in Indian composite fish called cis to cis, that is China. From China to direct Cuttack आज आम से कथा भूली जाइए। तेणु कटक स्टेशन दि वर्कआउट वाल आउटार बहुत कथा अच्छी कहीं मुझे लिखित आकार के भाषण दिए ना किंतु आज जेहेतु मोर टाइम ना मुझे लिखिक पढ़ीदेवाई अल्प समय भितर मो वक्तृता सारा एफआरटीसी सिफा 3टा स्टेज दे आसी फ्रॉम कटक 1949 to 83। डॉक्टर रियाज सिन्हा जे फर्स्ट प्रोजेक्ट कोऑर्डिनेटर सब जॉइन करी आज ये पार्टी स्टार्ट करते जहाँ तांको अनुग्रह को मु चाइना को जाइली 4 मास इंटीग्रेटेड फिश फार्मिंग शिखा दुईटा फॉरेन कंट्री में जाइए गोटे नेपाल और चाइना। FRTC start from 1983 to 1987 before SIFA। FRTC को आम कौन करूँ FRTC को आम काम करूँ FRTC रे आम काम डॉक्टर सिन्हा कहले जे लाभ टू लाभ प्रोग्राम स्टार्ट करूँ लोकल लोक मान को आम जन दबू जे इठी गोटे सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ऑफिशियल लोकल लोक मान जन दबू से लॉकडाउन प्रोग्राम रे डॉक्टर दिलीप कुमार डॉक्टर एस एन महातिया एच के बोतुली प्रति गाँव गाँव पूर्वा शासन उत्तरा शासन 700 जाए सब पोखरी माछ आम फीड देव आम जाऊँ किंतु आम कर मेजर कैंप सर तापर ये कौन कर मसला पर इंटीग्रेटेड फिश फार्मिंग जो चाइना ट्रेनिंग आते दिलीप कुमार एस एन महातिया एच के मतुली प्रत्येक गाँव गाँव इंडिया थाकीगम बेल स्टार्ट कर दैट इज एन एफआरटीसी। तापर सिफा सिफा पर सर सिफा हूँ प्रथम फिश डिजीज आरंभ है डॉक्टर एस मुखर्जी सिफाक्स बाहर कले से फास्ट चीफ मिनिस्टर डॉक्टर विजु पट्टनायक जे कि कहीं मिनिस्टर आसी ना स्व इच्छा कहले मु सिफा विजिट करी माछ रोग एत जोर व्यापी जाइए हल से निजे चीफ मिनिस्टर कहले मु विजिट करी सिफा कौन से गोटे एत बड़ एरिया नहीं कौन कर दिस इज द बिगेस्ट फिश फार्म इन इंडिया नॉट इन वर्ल्ड 400 एकर्स जोटि ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ପିଲାରେ ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ଫାର୍ମ ଇନଚାର୍ଜ ଆଉ ଏଠି ମଧ୍ୟ ଫାର୍ମ ଇନଚାର୍ଜ କାମ କରିକି ଯାଇଛି 8 ଇୟର୍ସରେ। ଯାହା ଭଗବାନ କହିଛନ୍ତି ଶ୍ରୀକୃଷ୍ଣଙ୍କୁ କର୍ମ ମାଲିକା ଋଷୁ ମା ଫଳେ ସୁଖଦାଚନ, କର୍ମ ହିଁ ମୋର ଜୀବନ। ସମସ୍ତେ ଏଇଠି ଅଛନ୍ତି। ଆଜି ମୁଁ ବହୁତ ଖୁସି ଯେ ଏତେ ପୁରୁଣା ଲୋକମାନେ କଟକର ଲୋକମାନେ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି ଦେଖି ଏତେ ଆନନ୍ଦିତ ଲାଗୁଛି। ସେମାନେ ମଧ୍ୟ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଇଏ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ କ'ଣ ଆମେ କରୁଛୁ। ସାର୍ ସିଫା ବିଜୁ ପଟ୍ଟନାୟକ ପରେ ଡକ୍ଟର ଜାନକୀ ପଟ୍ଟନାୟକ ଆସିଲେ ଲାଭ ଟୁ ଲାଭ ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ ଶିଉଳା ଭିଜିଟ୍। ଜାନକୀ ପଟ୍ଟନାୟକ କହିଲେ ଶିଉଳା ଭିଜିଟ୍ ଦେଖିକିରି ସିଏ ଆଶ୍ଚର୍ଯ୍ୟ ହେଇଗଲେ। ସେ ଆଶ୍ଚର୍ଯ୍ୟ ହେଇଗଲେ ଯେ ଏଠି କରୁଛି ଲାବୋରେଟୋରୀ ବୁଲିକି ମଧ୍ୟ ଆଶ୍ଚର୍ଯ୍ୟ ହେଇଗଲେ। ବହୁତ ଭାଇସ୍ ଚାନ୍ସେଲର ମଧ୍ୟ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି। ସାର୍ ମୁଁ କାମ କରିଛି 5 ଜଣ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟର ପାଖରେ, ଆସିଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟର ପାଖରେ ହେଉଛନ୍ତି ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟର ଇନଚାର୍ଜ 3, ଅଫିସର ଇନଚାର୍ଜ କିଲା ଫାର୍ମା ହେଉଛନ୍ତି 6, କ୍ୟାବିନେଟ୍ ମିନିଷ୍ଟର ଏଠିକି ଆସିଛନ୍ତି 2, ମିନିଷ୍ଟର ଅଫ୍ ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି 3, କ୍ୟାବିନେଟ୍ ମିନିଷ୍ଟର ଆସିଛନ୍ତି ବଳରାମ ଝାକର ଆଣ୍ଡ ନୀତିଶ କୁମାର ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଯେ ବିହାର ଚିଫ୍ ମିନିଷ୍ଟର ଅଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କୁ ମଧ୍ୟ ମୁଁ ସମ୍ଭାଳିଛି। ପିଠିରେ ଯେମିତି ରାମଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ପିଠିରେ ଗୁଣ୍ଡୁଚି ଉଷା, ମୁଁ ହେଉଛି ଗୋଟେ ଗୁଣ୍ଡୁଚି ଉଷା। ସମସ୍ତେ ଏଇ ପିଠିରେ ହାତ ମାରିକି ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଫାର୍ମକୁ ମ୍ୟାନେଜ କରିବା ଏତେ ସହଜ ନୁହେଁ। କିନ୍ତୁ ମାଛ ଗୋଟେ ଏମିତି ଜିନିଷ, ଆପଣ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଫାର୍ମକୁ ଯିବେ ନେଟିଂ ଦେଖିବେ ସେମାନଙ୍କର ଯେଉଁ ଡେଇବା ଏବଂ ସେମାନଙ୍କର ବଡ଼ ବଡ଼ ମାଛ ଦେଖିଲା ପରେ ସବୁ ଯିଏ କେ ହେଉନା କାହିଁକି ସିଏ ତରଳି ଯିବ। ସେ ସେଟା କରୁଛି ଖାଲି ଏଠି ବୁଲିକି ଚାଲିଗଲା। ଫାର୍ମକୁ ଯଦି ଭିଜିଟ୍ କରିବେ ସମସ୍ତେ ପ୍ଲିଜ୍ ହେଇଯାଆନ୍ତି ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେମାନେ ଫାର୍ମକୁ ଯାଆନ୍ତି। ଆଉ ସମସ୍ତେ ଫାର୍ମ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି। ତାପରେ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି ହୁକୁମ ସିଂ ନାରାୟଣ ଯାଦବ ଯେ ମତ୍ସ୍ୟ ଅବତାର ବୋଲି ଏଠିକି କହିଛନ୍ତି, ଭାଷଣ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଏଇଠି। ଏବଂ ଡକ୍ଟର ଆୟପାନ 5 ବର୍ଷ ଭିତରେ ତାଙ୍କ ରୁମ୍ରେ ସେଇ ମତ୍ସ୍ୟ ଅବତାର ମୂର୍ତ୍ତି ରଖିକି ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି। ସାର୍ କଟକରୁ ICRକୁ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି ADG ହିସାବରେ ଡକ୍ଟର YR କମଲ। ଆଉ ଏଠି ମଧ୍ୟ କେଉଁମାନେ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି ଡକ୍ଟର S ଆୟପାନ ଆଜ ଏ DG, Dr. Jena as a DDG, Dr. BN Singh as a ADG and Dr. BN Singh as a charge of a DDG. ଏଠୁ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି ସାଇଣ୍ଟିଷ୍ଟ। ତାପରେ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି ଦେବେନ୍ଦ୍ର କୁମାର ପ୍ରଧାନ ଯିଏକି ଏବେ ତାଙ୍କର 17 ତାରିଖରେ ମୃତ୍ୟୁ ହୋଇଛି, ମିନିଷ୍ଟର ଅଫ୍ ଏଗ୍ରିକଲଚର ଫର ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍। ଏବଂ ସିଏ ଆସିଲା ପରେ ସେତେବେଳେ ଡକ୍ଟର ସି ଶାହ ଅଫିସର ଇନଚାର୍ଜ ଥିଲେ। ଡକ୍ଟର ସି ଶାହ ସିଡି ସାହୁ ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟର ଏବଂ ମୁଁ ଆମକୁ କହିଲେ ଯିବା ପାଇଁ ତାଙ୍କର ଅନୁଗୁଳ ଫାର୍ମ ଦେଖିବା ପାଇଁ। ତାଙ୍କର ପୋଖରୀ ଅଛି। ଆମେ 3 ଜଣ ଗଲୁ, ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟର ସି ଶାହ, ଡକ୍ଟର ସିଡି ସାହୁ ଏବଂ ମୁଁ ଯାଇକି ଗେଷ୍ଟ ହାଉସରେ ରହିଲୁ, ଫାର୍ମ ଭିଜିଟ୍ କଲୁ। କିନ୍ତୁ ତାଙ୍କର ସଏଲ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆଲାଉ କଲାନି ସେଠି ସ୍ଥାନ କରିବା ପାଇଁ। ତାପରେ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି କାହ୍ନୁଚରଣ ଲେଙ୍କା, ଓଡ଼ିଶାର 2 ଜଣ ମିନିଷ୍ଟର ଅଫ୍ ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ଫର ଏଗ୍ରିକଲଚର। ଏଇ ଫାର୍ମ ଭିଜିଟ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଏବଂ ସମସ୍ତେ ଆଶ୍ଚର୍ଯ୍ୟ ହେଇଛନ୍ତି। ସୁଏଜ୍ ୱାଟର ଫିସ୍ କଲଚର, ଟଙ୍କାଟେ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ନାହିଁ। କେବଳ ଏ କଲୋନୀରୁ ଯେଉଁ ସୁଏଜ୍ ଡକ୍ଟର S ପଟ୍ଟନାୟକ ଗୋଟେ ପୋଖରୀ ଅଛି, ମାନେ ଘଟଣା ହେଉଛି 0.3 ହେକ୍ଟର, ତାର ସୁଏଜ୍ ପାଣି ଯାଇକରି କେବଳ ମାଛ ଗୋଟେ ଟଙ୍କା ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ନାହିଁ, 1000 ଟଙ୍କା ମାଛ ହେଇଛି, କୁଇଣ୍ଟାଲ ମାଛ ଉତ୍ପାଦନ କରିଛନ୍ତି। ଡକ୍ଟର S ପଟ୍ଟନାୟକ ଆଉ ଜୀବନରେ ନାହାନ୍ତି। ସୁଏଜ୍ ଫିସ୍ କଲଚର ସାର୍ ସେଥିରେ ମଧ୍ୟ କାମ କରିଛି। ସାର୍ HK ମୁତୁଲି 32 ଇୟର୍ସ ଆଜ ଏ ଫାର୍ମ ଇନଚାର୍ଜ ହିସାବରେ ଜୀବନ ଦେଇକରି କାମ କରିଛି ଏବଂ ସମସ୍ତେ ମଧ୍ୟ ସାଟିସ୍ଫାଏ ହେଇଯାଇଛନ୍ତି। ତାକୁ ତାପରେ ଆସିଲା ସିଫା। ସିଫା ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଯେଉଁ ବୈଜ୍ଞାନିକ ମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସମସ୍ତେ ଟ୍ୟାଲେଣ୍ଟେଡ଼ ବୈଜ୍ଞାନିକ। ଆଉ ସିଫା ଯେଉଁ କାମ କରି ଦେଖାଉଛି ଏବଂ ଯେଉଁ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟରଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି, ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କର ମୋର ରିଟାୟାର୍ଡ ହେବାର 17 ବର୍ଷ ହେଇଗଲା। ଆଉ 22 ଦିନ ପରେ ଆଉ 29 ଦିନ ପରେ 18 ବର୍ଷ ହେଇଯିବ। ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ 25 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା ଦେଖିବାକୁ ସିଫା। ଭେରି ସାଇଲେଣ୍ଟ ୱାର୍କର୍ସ, ଭେରି ସାଇଲେଣ୍ଟ ୱାର୍କର୍ସ। ସାଇଲେଣ୍ଟ DG ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟର ମୁଁ ଦେଖିନି। ଡକ୍ଟର BR ସିହ୍ନାଠୁ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରି ଡକ୍ଟର ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ସହିତ ମୁଁ କାମ କରିଛି। ଯେ BR ସିହ୍ନାଙ୍କ ରୁମ୍କୁ 5 ଜଣ ଲୋକ ପ୍ରବେଶ କରନ୍ତି। ମାତ୍ର 5 ଜଣ ଯାଇପାରିବେ ୱିଦାଉଟ୍ ଷ୍ଟେନର ପରମିଶନ ବିନା। ସେ ହେଉଛନ୍ତି ସୁକୁମାର HK ଖାଁ, ଦିଲ୍ଲୀପ କୁମାର ଏବଂ PC କାରଣ HK ମୁତୁଲି। वीआईपी सिनेमा जो मैंने देखी उत्तर जो हर्न माने से तौक गड़ी पड़ती लोक मैंने एमती लोक से से कार आनिक जहाँ कर सार आ समय भी ना से लिखित आकार आनिक आपको कहली आ गोटे कथा मुझे जो बारबाटी दुग्धर पिलार जो मुकुंद देव राजपास भितर पिला बड़ खाई माछ चाष होता एत वर्ष धरिकी मुकुंदर दास जो मैंने कटक काम कर मुकुंद देव राजप्रसाद एवं भी भग्न अवस्था अच्छी किंतु गेट अच्छी सब टूरिस्ट मैंने जाऊँगी से बड़ खाई देखुं गेट को रखुंट मुझे धरिकी आनी से मुकुंद देवंकर राजप्रासाद आज ये आसी केवल आप देखापी जो पिला फार्म एत वर्ष धरी कम कलु जो भग्न राजप्रसाद समस्त देखी आसी आज प्रकृत राजप्रसाद देखा फटो पाइल एत आनंदित हली मुझे ना देखेबी एत वर्ष कटक पिला फार्म कम कर से राजप्रसाद एक जन बात कि जापार राजप्रसाद विशिष्ट राजप्रसाद धन्यवाद सर समय ना लिखित आगे आनी बहुत समय सर समस्त धन्यवाद आप चांस
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद मुरली बाबू हमारा पानी बाबू
Today is Odisha Day and foundation of our institute started from this on this new building on 1st April. So I have my great honor and respect to our director and our main guest, chief guest of Dr. M. Mahapatra and Dr. Sadangi, Dr. all other dignitaries, versatile dignitaries of our institute invited today. So I joined this institute in 1975 and I retired on 3rd April of 2012. After that, institute did not leave me from that 12. Again another 6-month extension till 17, 5 years. I worked on the request of the institute. So during my time, my subject is soil chemistry and a PhD also in that from Utkal University. So during that time, I observed farmers are not getting proper guide because this is a training, extension and research, everything is there. But very remote farmers unable to take these things to apply in pond. Just like Mudila Butel left land program and other things are there, but still some culture method, management practice was lacking during that time. So I used to take come across those farmers, those who are coming with water and soil analysis, not only analysis, but that report also, why it is, how it is rectified, what is the deficiency of that. During that time, 10 ton per hectare was the target during composite fish culture. It was achieved, but we worked under a DBT program for 25 ton per hectare, and during that 3 years time, 89, 88, 89 and 90. So during that time, we could reach up to 17 ton per hectare per year. That means 70 quintal per acre. It was observed that it is very difficult practice, but after that program, 5 years of that time, what are the remedy was recommended in the management practice, same lime, same fertilizer, organic, inorganic, everything was there. And feed also, quality feed. Dr. Roth is there, he is the feed master. So convention and very cheap, really prepared feed was there. So now I can tell 50 farmers' name, those who crossed 50 quintal per acre, and only one farmer at first he could get 60 quintal per acre. That from Salepur, very educated farmer. So this development 10 to 17 ton is very good achievement, and farmers are also now they are getting, and the minimum profit minimum is 2 lakhs per year per hectare. Net profit expenditure is 1 lakh, total production will be 3 lakhs. So 2 lakhs where in fish culture, where the farmers are not getting in rice or paddy harvest 10 to 20,000 only. So at that time our Dr. N.K. Tripathi also here from KVK to starting from KVK to this Cifa site. So the farmers are benefited, but that benefit maybe blessed me to serve another 5 years at the Cifa by the then the director's recommendation. 6 month extension I was given, and I could get less than payment of that pension amount. So what happened? I am always telling farmers are increasing their productivity and other things in fish culture, but myself is not ignored. I have constructed with my own land 9.5 acre, roughly 10 acre land, 5 acres are fish culture pond, 4 ponds and nursery pond also. And minimum I am earning more than 2 lakhs per acre, but I can say that 5 acres, 10 lakhs I am getting from my farm with integrated fish farming, having coconut, banana, mango and other things are there, 2 acres for vegetable. So from for helping these farmers, I could help myself also, because their feedback encouraged me to have one farmer. So I am very happy that here in this institute, 42 years service, 7 plus 5, I did my MSc soil chemistry in service PhD, and I could have one China trip 4 months, April to August during 87 also after Mudiliyahu. So this helps me to work for the farmers. Now also training class, these farmers training program is going on, 3,500 for 5 hours training program. So I am very happy with this institute, and I hope this present participants, present employees to encourage this institute to another little more range. Thank you.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद पानी बाबू, डॉक्टर के.सी. पानी. Now the last I request Dr. R.K. Dey, sir, retired principal scientist, Fish Health and Management Division. Sir.
Hello. Good morning. I think it is still morning. Good morning. Happy Utkal Divas. Happy Cifa Divas to everybody. And I extend my respect to the respected guests in the dais, our director, Dr. Sahu. He was a very good friend of mine. We worked together for many, many years. I am not going to dwell on so many things my friend Muduli, Mr. Muduli and Pani, they have told about it. Only thing I want to impress upon is that this institute, Fishery Institute,
it is the brainchild of three important dignitaries, functioning authorities of the fisheries sector: Dr. Alipuni, Dr. J.N. Mitra from Odisha, and Dr. A. Choudhury. They are the people who hatched the idea of having a new fish farm at Cifa, at Ceremonial, and they actually directed everything. They have made all recommendations and everything. And today, when we are just standing here at Cifa, this has got a lot of lessons from that previous predecessors, and it is good that this previous work, what Mr. Muguli has already told, induced breeding, composite culture, these are all started from that time, but it has populated to these days also. And I am very happy that now Cifa has attained the figure of a big existence. It has a big existence, and I hope and pray that it will still go on improving on. Nothing stands still, everything goes on. I am 82. I don't know how much time I will survive. So I thought this year I will go and I will just pay my respect to all of you. Namaskar, and be all happy. Sarve Sukhino Bhavantu. That is Sanskrit in a Vedic word. Sarve Sukhino Bhavantu. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pasyantu. Ma Kaschit Dukkha. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for your words of blessings. So, next and the last one is Dr. D. Sahu, our retired security officer. Please, Sahu, take some.
Respected dignitaries on the dais and dear all, समस्तको मोर नमस्कार। आउ आज उत्कल दिवस बहुत बहुत शुभेच्छा और अभिनंदन। ये इंस्टीट्यूट रे मो जॉइन करथली 1992 रे। सर्व इन दिस इंस्टीट्यूट for 32 years and 6 months and just superannuated on the 30th of June 2024. A journey of 32 years in this institute. आज ये इंस्टीट्यूट को एते सुंदर भाव रे आपण देखुछंती। वर्तमान फ्रकल्चर डिवीजन विषय रे कटक सेंटर विषय रे मोदी बाबू सब कहि गले। तापर एठी हमर आरंभ होला फुल फ्लेज्ड इंस्टीट्यूट and I am the first security officer, of course the last security officer of this institute. ये इंस्टीट्यूट कल्पना छक पर शिल्पा पर्यंत किसी भी नथिला। आउ ये इंस्टीट्यूट आज एते सुंदर देखा जाउची। ये इंस्टीट्यूट रे बाउंड्री वॉल भी नथिला। ये इंस्टीट्यूट रे इंटरनल रोड्स भी नथिला। ये इंस्टीट्यूट रे लाइट भी नथिला। So what I mean to say is this was a highly theft prone institute. काहे कि ये जो वाटर बॉडी अच्छी, the nearby people used to live on this water body only, harvesting the freshwater fish, etc. from this farm area. So this was a major challenge for the institute, and also it was a major challenge for me in personal. बहुत झड़ा झंझा, प्रतिदिन चोरी, प्रतिदिन चैलेंज, प्रतिदिन झगड़ा, ये सब देखी ए इंस्टीट्यूट आज गोटे बहुत भल स्टेज आसिक पहुँची। केतबले कार रिसर्च विसेट हो जाउची, केतबले कोठी जाछात भाव नष्ट हो जाउची। बाउंड्री वॉल, इवन वी हैड a strong threat on the perimeter of our institute. तो ए सब दिन गुड़ा करे आज बीइंग द सिक्योरिटी ऑफिसर ए सब को ऑब्जर्व करिकी आ ए गैप पब्लिक और इंस्टीट्यूट भीतर गैप को मिनिमाइज करके इंस्टीट्यूट को आगु को नवा मोर इंस्टीट्यूट फिलिंग्स नहीं की काम करिकी आज डेट रे इंस्टीट्यूट सुंदर हो पार्टी। आ जर्नी रे मत बहुत साहाय्य सहयोग भी मिली, बहुत किसी मिली, नेगेटिव भी मिली, पॉजिटिव भी मिली। दैट्स द लॉ ऑफ नेचर एंड आल्सो द डिमांड ऑफ द सर्विस। तो एनीवे आज आम बहुत भल स्टेज अच्छी और एक्सपेक्ट करुच्ची फ्यूचर जनरेशन खाली जस्ट टिके भाग्य मन रे दिस इज माय इंस्टीट्यूट दैट्स ऑल थैंक यू हैव अ ग्रेट डे
Thank you, Mr. Shah Babu. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. So, ladies and gentlemen, emotions are so high and experiences are so immense that I think we need to have a separate session dedicated to our retired colleagues. So, let's once again express our heartfelt gratitude to our farmer colleagues for their dedicated service, hard work and commitment. Because of their hard toiling we are here at this stage. You have been inspiration to all of us, and your legacy will continue to inspire future generation as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give one more time huge round of applause for our retired scientists, colleagues, and some of them, due to their issues with health, they could make it to this program. So, once again, thank you to all. So, moving ahead, we are honored to have a towering intellectual as one of our guests of honor today's function. He is a renowned scientist specializing in hydrology and agricultural water management with distinguished career dedicated to water resource management. He holds an MSc from OUT Bhubaneswar and PhD in agricultural engineering from ICAR New Delhi. Currently serving as Director of Indian Institute of Water Management Bhubaneswar. He has also contributed significantly to the growth of India's renowned agricultural institution, that is IARI New Delhi, as principal scientist. His research focuses on hydrologic modeling, decision support systems for irrigation efficiency, surface contributions. He has received prestigious awards including the Bharat Ratna, Dr. C.V. Subramaniam Award in 2016, the Jawaharlal Nehru Award in 1999, and he was elected as Fellow of NAS in the year 2017. With numerous publications and over 3,924 citations, his work has had a lasting impact on agricultural water management. A member of esteemed organizations like NAS, ISAE and ICID, Dr. Sadangi continues to shape the future of sustainable water use in agriculture. So, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in requesting Dr. Arjun Datta Sadangi, Director ICR IAWM, to deliver his address. Sir, please.
ये सभागार में उपस्थित सभी को मेरा नमस्कार, जय जगन्नाथ। आज की ये समारोह के अवसर पर मैं सभी को बधाई देता हूँ, अभिनंदन करता हूँ और मैं संस्थान की निर्देशक महोदय और सभी स्टाफ को भी थैंक यू बोलना चाहता हूँ टू इनवाइट मी टू दिस ग्रैंड सेलिब्रेशन। एंड टुडे इज़ द 38th annual day of this institute, and this institute is 1 year older than IIWM because it was established in 1987, but our institute was established in 12th May 1988, so just after 1 year. And today is also an auspicious occasion of Utkal Divas, so I wish my heartfelt thanks and also बधाई देता हूँ सबको आज की अवसर पर. And the day is coinciding with the annual day celebration. And as you all know that the growth of an institute not only depends on the director and the administration, but on the involvement of all the staff. तो ये जो हम सब सुन रहे हैं डायरेक्टर माध्यम से आप लोग सुन रहे हैं कि ये संस्थान का जो ग्रोथ हुआ है, आप सबकी सक्षम सहयोग, आपका डेडिकेटेड वर्क, फोकस्ड वर्क की वजह से हुआ है. और मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा कि आप लोगों का जो धरोहर है, जो लोग इन्वॉल्व हैं, उनको जिस तरह से आपका अपनापन है और डायरेक्टर साहब नीचे जाके सबको स्वागत कर रहे थे. दिस इज द यूनिकनेस ऑफ एन इंस्टीट्यूट. दिस इज द वे दैट वन इंस्टीट्यूट ग्रो. हम सबको मिलके काम करना चाहिए, एक आदमी से काम नहीं होता है. एंड दिस इंस्टीट्यूट, yes, definitely we have so many developments, and I could able to understand from the welcome address of our esteemed director that yes, this institute has growth from and done very significant contributions. And today I wish to also express my heartfelt thanks that I have been invited. एंड आज के समारोह पर हमारा ऑनरेबल डीजी डॉक्टर मृत्युंजय महापात्र जी है. ही इज ऑल्सो वेरी रिनाउंड पर्सन एंड ही विल ऑल्सो शेयरिंग हिज व्यूज ऑन दिस ओकेजन. एंड ऑल्सो ऑनरेबल वाइस चांसलर ऑफ श्री श्री यूनिवर्सिटी प्रोफेसर तेज प्रसाद जी है. इज ए ग्लोबली रिनाउंड एंड हाईली accomplished academician known to others, and also esteemed director of Indian Institute of Biotechnology, and Dr. Sujal Kiji is also an esteemed and a very highly accomplished academician, and also my colleague and old friend. So And also we have yes, our honorable director Dr. Sau, and also Professor Sundara is also here, and besides all the staff. And yes, I wish to again congratulate for the significant work on the Rohu, Katla, and also very costly koi fish, and beside the ornamental fish technology is being developed here. And we all know that Jal hi Jivan hai, water is the elixir of life. And when I joined Indian Water Management, the first policy paper from our institute was published, that is water budgeting in aquaculture. So I also express my heartfelt thanks to Sunraj and other reviewers. They could able to review the policy paper. And there nowadays, you know that the water availability is declining due to burgeoning population growth. And as you all know that the sum total of water in the universe is constant. Water can neither be created nor can be destroyed. तो हमको ऐसे काम करना है, वाटर की बारे में सोचना है, not only in aquaculture but in agriculture and all in sectors like domestic sector and industrial sectors. We have to think about how to manage water. In this case, the technologies being developed here is highly appreciative, and also the recently being the nearby institute and the local institute here, I have been associated with many activities, and I can see the tremendous work being done by the institute in terms of using ICT in aquaculture, information and communication technology, and looking into the IoT enabled feeder, and the smart pond system being developed is highly appreciated and by different organizations also, and this institute is gaining wide visibility. Not only that, the patents, copyrights, publications, commercializations, and linking with stakeholders, because as you know that हम जो टेक्नोलॉजी करते हैं किसके लिए करते हैं, और स्टेक होल्डर करते हैं, और टेक्नोलॉजी का आप पता है उसका 4 पहिया होता है. इट शुड बी टेक्निकली फिजिबल, इकोनॉमिकली वायबल, सोशली रेप्लिकेबल एंड एनवायरमेंटली सस्टेनेबल. तो इस तरह से ये जो टेक्नोलॉजी अगर हमारे स्टेक होल्डर के पास पहुंच जाए तो हमको बहुत खुशी होता है. एंड नाउ इफ यू लुक इनटू द ओल्ड एरा, गॉन आर द डेज when we were sitting in our office room doing the work, publishing papers, getting recognition, getting awards, but उसमें हमारा जो काम है वो ज़्यादा तरह से because मतलब wide visibility नहीं हो रहा था. But now the day of integration, we have to work in close linkages with each other, and the linkages are with the different departments and with the line departments, the scientific institutions, and I am very happy to note that I think this year also the 16 MOUs are being signed by this institute. Congratulations to this institute for expanding the work and integrating the work of others for the wider visibility. And as also in case of the mobile applications that treat my fish, and the Matsya Setu app is also highly very useful to the beneficiaries, and then the decision support systems, yes, being developed by the institute. And all the modern technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning is being used for fish rearing. But still, we appreciate the work and think about the work being done by our previous directors, previous staff of the institute. But still, we have to ponder over that how we can bring the institute to match with the recent development. And gone are the days when we were just constructing the ponds and then rearing the fish. But now we have to think about go for the farming in an organic way. And also, we have to think in a mode whether that pond we are constructing, can it recharge the aquifer? So that is a managed aquifer research mode construction. Then what type of the lining material we can use? We have gone from the bentonite clay lining to the very advanced high density rubber lining with the life of around 24-25 years. But can it recharge the groundwater? Or if we can go for the construction of ponds in an area with high rainfall, we can think about the managed aquifer research, dual activity. At the same time, we can recharge the aquifer, and at the same time also we can rear the fish. So then it is required water budgeting. So now our institute also now coming up with a very good gadget, so that we are having different sensors put in that, the water depth sensors that can say about what is the depth of water. Every day you go and see the screen, or that will be linked to the mobile app, that can tell about how much water is there in the pond, and how much rainfall is occurring, how much runoff will be coming to the pond, and what is the water quality of the pond, how much the biological oxygen demand or chemical oxygen demand, nitrogen, or what is harmful to the fish, what is that quality of water is there, and then whether we can utilize some part of the water in taking up the agriculture in the nearby areas to make the system holistic. So these are the concepts. In the Amrit Sarovar, we have taken up a pilot project with government of Odisha. So we are developing this gadget, and definitely we will be happy to share that device with the CIFA, so that we can have an understanding about how the water budgeting in coming to picture, and in this high rainfall area receiving around 15 millimeter, then how to store the water. And this institute having around 300 ponds, very nicely maintained, all these things. So we have a very good source to collect good quality data, because you know that anything coming out of human behavior is called data. Without data, we cannot do anything. We cannot do research. We cannot tell to the community that yes, this technology is going to behave in a better way. So in all these aspects, we have to go for also think about the organic farming, because already I know that this institute has initiated very good organic agriculture. And another important aspect, the health aspect, the nutrition. Nowadays, due to the lifestyle changes, due to food habits, many young people are suffering from liver, kidney, heart diseases. And the main essence of this omega-3. So we are getting from the fish, because the fish eating belt, it is being studied that the problem, they are having the brain stroke, their heart problems, they are being controlled. So the good quality fish, if you are providing to them, then not only we can meet their food requirement, but also the nutrition and health aspect also we can look into that. Yes, I don't want to speak much, because many speakers have already spoke about the growth of the institute. But only one thing I can say, that yes, the institute can grow if we can work together. And I will just end my talk with a very good story, because I think many of you might have heard the story, that in a jungle, one monkey and one elephant, they are living very happily. The elephant was helping the monkey was helping the elephant, they are doing very good. But suddenly the ego came into their mind, and then started the bickering. That elephant told that I am contributing more. The monkey told that yes, I am contributing more. Then to solve their ego, and they saw that they are very good friends and they have departed, when donkey came into picture, he told, okay, I will solve your problem. Then he told to both of them that where they in the jungle they are living, there is a big river flowing in the middle of that. Then the donkey told to the both of them, the elephant and the monkey, you cross the river, pluck the mango from that tree. On the other side of the river there is mango tree, and who can give me the mango, I can say that they are contributing more in their relationship. Then what happened? The very heavy water flow was there in the river. Being the biggest body, that elephant could able to cross the river. But when the elephant crossed the river, but he could not able to pluck the mango, because he tried a lot, put his trunk, he could not able to pluck the mango. But again he returned back. And monkey cannot jump the entire width of the river. He could not even go to the other side. Then what they did? The monkey climbed over the elephant. दोनों क्या किए? इसके ऊपर चढ़ गया, दोनों रिवर क्रॉस किए, because elephant can cross the river, and monkey आराम से jump करके mango को तोड़ के ले आया, and then they give to the donkey. So the moral of the story is that it is not that I have contributed more in genetic breeding, I have contributed more in developing the decision support system, I have contributed more in providing the data for the mobile app. But yes, whenever coming up with development of one thing, all the staff or all the director of the institute and the administration, they get the appreciation. So yes, this is the time. Already we have been doing. I appreciate and I also congratulate the institute for doing excellent work. And also I wish them to continue further and add some new domain to meet to the new requirements of the global standard. And with these words, I stop here. Jai Utkal Janani, Dhandyavad. Yes.
बहुत धन्यवाद सर. Thank you for your valuable address and inspiring words. So we talk about our sister organization, sister institutions of ICAR. I think yours one is the closest sister we have with respect to the water. We both are working on the water only. So thank you once again, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we are elated to have one of our special guests for today's function. Friends, he is a distinguished plant breeder and geneticist with extensive expertise in crop improvement, particularly in maize, sorghum, minor millets, rice and pulses. Currently serving as one of the most important institutions of the ICAR, Indian Institute of Agricultural Biotechnology in Ranchi. He has previously led the ICAR Indian Institute of Maize Research, Ludhiana, He is a graduate from Vishwabharati Santiniketan with an MSc from BHU Varanasi and PhD in genetics from IIR New Delhi. He has significantly contributed to the field of agricultural biotechnology in the country. His research integrates conventional and molecular breeding, leading to advancements such as India's first low-phytate maize hybrid PMH1LP with over 100 research publications and nearly 3,989 citations. His work has been instrumental in deploying DNA markers, identifying QTLs and developing transformational protocols for genome editing in maize. Recognized with prestigious honors, with the want of time I have not listed them, but some of them include Jawaharlal Nehru Award, NEEDEF Agriculture Leadership Award and Fellowship from NAS and the Indian Society of Genetics and Plant Breeding. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Sujay Rakshit, Director ICR, IIAB Ranchi. I request him to deliver his address.
Very good afternoon and Jai Utkal Divas to all of you. Today's chief guest, Dr. Mrityunjay Mahapatra, Honorable Director General IMD, Dr. Tej Pratap, Vice Chancellor of so many universities, currently Sri University, Dr. Sarangi, my close friend, Director IIWM, Dr. Shao, for the Director of this institute, Dr. Sundaray, and distinguished guests and faculties and staff of this esteemed university. At the outset, I congratulate all of you for this 38th annual day, that is the foundation day of this university, this institute. Before I proceed, I must apologize for being late. I thought that I'll be able to reach by 8 o'clock, but the train got late. Yesterday, directly from office, I went to station, and today, directly from station, I came to here. So, I'm sorry for that. So, I always feel that Foundation Day gives us an opportunity that to stop and look back at what we have achieved, and also to reflect that what we have been established, whether we could achieve that, and if not, how we can plan for a better way to achieve the targeted goals or targets which have been given to the institute. From that point of view, your journey of 37 years has remained very much momentous, because when you look at the agriculture, we find that fisheries contribute nearly around 7 to 8% of the GAB which is happening in agriculture, and agriculture is contributing around 18% of our GDP. But if we look at the last 10 years growth trend in agriculture, it is one among the highest, which is around 4%. And if we take from 2016 to 2024, it is one of the highest, again 5.1%. But if we take the different sectors, sub-sectors within agriculture, I think the sector which I represent, that is the crop sector, is performing poorest. It is around 2.8%. While fisheries, the sector which you are representing, it is contributing, the growth rate is highest, which is nearly 8%. So this, when we look at this, whatever whole fish sector, I think Indian fisheries is contributing around 70% of 130 lakh ton whatever the production is happening. And this itself, if we compare with 1950s, the growth almost 19 times expansion in our production. So certainly, our fishery sector has contributed immensely to the growth of Indian agriculture. And what Amrit Bharat or Amrit Kal, but we are talking on a very big way in fisheries. And they are all a contribution of aquaculture.